Hey, what's going on, guys? It's everyone's favorite anime and manga podcast, lOsTAKUS. It's your boy Eric.
And I'm JT.
And today we're going to be covering chapter 186 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's go. Top tier shonen, real shonen, hashtag. All right.
But before that, let's recap a little bit back to chapter 185.
So bringing it back. Yeah, because
so
a lot
quick,
of stuff happened.
Real quick, just to set up 186.
Missed a couple of chapters, so.
Well, we didn't personally miss it. We just didn't record.
Yeah, we didn't record it.
Same thing with technical difficulties, whatever. So, real quick with 185. Panda on a container. He's all like, hey guys, Panda here. Right now, I'm a stuffed panda. I'm not moving. Why is he not moving? Because he senses a real huge curse energy coming from someone. He's all like, yeah, I'm not messing with that.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not.
He's all like, so right now I'm just a stuffed panda, but Panda is still a panda. So he's all like, screw this. Goes in. He's like, yeah, bring it. And then that dude that he was worried about literally crossing there. He's all like, eh.
He's like, okay, now I'm gonna act like a real panda.
I'm back to stuffed panda, bro. So that dude that was passing by, he's like, hey, Kogane, the little bug things that are there for them, like assistants. He's like, is that a player? He's like, yep, that's a player. Panda's like, you can do that?
And immediately begins to get wrecked by this guy.
And then we get a whole backstory. So he's getting wrecked and he transforms to his gorilla form. He's like, nope. You've seen the gorilla form, like, fight people and he wrecks people usually with that gorilla form, but nah, this one he gets wrecked. And then we see a new form that we hadn't seen. You've made my sister angry and you don't like my sister when she angry. So then he transforms with a rhino head. It was kind of gross.
The rhino head, it looked really disgusting.
Looked really gross. So just think of a rhino head, just his head, like real big. It was kind of gross. Gets wrecked immediately gets wrecked, like bah! You see it's just stuffing everywhere.
Yeah.
And with that, we get a flashback of him and his brother and sister, the gorilla and the rhino, before they were merged in their souls into one.
Yeah.
And we get this sappy story. Panda, useless, childish. The gorilla, the big brother, kind of didn't really care for him. Didn't really bully him, but did mess with him.
Yeah.
But just didn't want to hang with him because he was childish. And then you had the rhino, which is the sister, who was the protective sister, the nice one.
Yeah.
They get separated by their dad that... What the heck was he?
I don't even know. He had like glasses on.
He's like a messed up walrus.
It looked really weird and they're running away.
So he's all like, you're going to leave Panda behind. He's useless. He's like, but, and then the gorilla who never really cared about Panda is like, no, that boy can't live without us, bro. Like, nah, we got to go back for Panda. And then Panda comes out of the house screaming for his brother and his sister, like, where are you? And he's all like, Panda, my big brother. And all sappy and stuff, and we don't know what happens after that because it cuts back to the fight. He's splat.
Yeah, so we get back to Panda. He's just all over stuffing.
There's like
come out of
blood
him.
Everywhere. I don't know how that's happening because it's Panda.
Yeah, it's weird.
And they're stuffing, but there's like splattering blood, and it's just Panda's head. Yeah. So sad.
On a stick. It's on a skewer. It's just like he's just been massacred.
And the guy that's fighting him, he's all like, tell me everything you know about Sukuna. He's all like, hey man, a panda's mouth is really tight. He says, well, then I'm gonna make sure that mouth stays shut. When he gives that line, before he could do anything else, all he sees is this big ass curse energy coming in and just bam, slams on a container. And when I mean a container, I mean a shipping container, those big ass metal steel things, and one of them just bends.
Yeah.
And you just see this massive curse energy person coming down, and then he looks up and he's like, yo Panda, you lost some weight, bro. It was our boy Hakari, who we've seen a previous fight with him for one chapter where he fought this manga powered individual.
It was a really cool. He essentially mopped the floor with this manga guy.
Was he weak? We don't know. That manga guy's power was pretty cool. Hakari didn't even give him a chance to like instantly. He's like, okay, that's pretty cool, guy. Domain.
Yeah.
He did his domain expansion. So So he already did his, and we saw it. It's based off pachinko.
Yeah.
We got a lot of the details from the beginning, and it's a lot to take in. Basically, it's a pachinko game. If you don't know pachinko games, it's pretty hard. So we might make a video.
We're gonna make a video off of it to explain it because it's pretty complicated.
In that video, I also want to talk about how his pachinko characters work.
Yeah.
It's a freaking love story. It's a manga it's a story within this manga story that I actually want. Like,
Yeah.
Give me a side story, bro. So that happened one chapter, and then Panda getting wrecked happens the next chapter. Like, we don't even see the full ending of his fight with that mangaka guy. But then Hakari showing up here, we're led to assume that this happens immediately after.
So
he already wrecked
won.
one guy, so he's moving on to this next guy. And he sends his boy Panda getting wrecked. So he's like, I'm here, bro. What's the situation? Oh, he's like, what's the situation? Oh, you're splat.
Yeah, you're splattered, bro.
And now we move on to 186.
Yeah.
186 begins with, bam, boy, get off my dude. That dude that got punched just goes through containers, like these metal giant containers. Just one punch from Hakari, which he blocked,
Yeah.
gets pushed through very
He's like,
far.
Whoa.
And he's like, oh, this guy's pretty strong. Who is he? Pop, 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 pop. It's like, well, I can't barely think. Hakari just goes in on him, bro, just hamming on him. This dude, Hajime, he's all like, damn, I'm blocking him, and it's pretty he's going against my special properties.
So basically what's going on here is
We get an explanation.
we get an explanation of not only do you have cursed energy,
which we've seen, they use cursed energy, embed themselves with cursed energy in order to defend themselves, and also use it as physical attacks. And then you have special
properties that are unique to your cursed energy. Hajime's cursed energy just happens to be lightning.
And he's able to absorb it. So like kinetic energy, absorbing it, so he lightens anybody's blow. This is how Panda got wrecked. Like, no matter what Panda did, he never affected this Hajime dude because he was weakening him. But apparently he's all like, even with my special properties, this guy's like, his energy by itself is going through.
Yeah. And it's like, I can't, like, I'm defending, but this guy just has a massive amount of cursed energy.
Like, he's just ignoring me. Like, if I'm just using regular ass curse energy to block myself. So damn. Hey, he's all like, all right, cool. You're a pretty cool kid. What's your name? I didn't get that Panda's name because I just wrecked him. But what's your name? Like, my name is Hakari Kinji. You call me Kin-chan, bro.
Kin-chan, bro. He's like, we cool, bro. You call me Kin-chan, bro. Gold-chan,
like,
bro. That's dope.
My name is Hajime Kashimo.
So this is a character that we've already met, and he was introduced at the beginning of the Calling game. So as soon as the Calling game started,
because they were able to
ask,
like who has 100 points, and they got 3 players: the Angel, apparently Hajime, and
Hirugama.
And so they were looking for some, and then just based off their look, they're like, this Angel person, we don't know where she is. This Hajime guy, he looks shifty.
Yeah.
And they're like, this guy, Hiruguma or Hirugama?
Hiruguma.
He looks trustworthy. So
Yeah,
I guess this is our
we'll
target.
go for this guy. We could probably talk to this guy.
So when he introduced himself as Hajime, he's all like, oh, you're the guy with 100 points.
And he's like, hey, bro, is it cool if I beat you? Can I get your 100 points? And he's like, sure.
I like that. They're like, is it cool? Yeah. If
you can beat me. If you can beat me, dog.
All of a sudden, we get this weird panel of Hakari. He's like, yeah, bro. And he's naked.
So basically, he's just getting like...
He's
really
like,
excited.
I feel it. I feel the curse energy flowing, bro.
And this whole time, Hajime has been hearing music, and it's just been showing little notes, like
it's just coming from,
And he's like, "What is this? Like, what am I hearing?" It doesn't just get explained just yet. Hakari is currently in a state of zen, and he's just like, "Yes, kakate koi, bro.
Let's go." Pa, pa, pa. More hamming on him.
They just start going at it. They just start fighting the crap out of each other, and it is super lit. It's super badass.
And at one point, we do get an explanation of what the heck is going on. Apparently this did happen right after he wrecked that mangaka guy, because he's still in his gambler's mode where he hit the jackpot using his domain expansion.
Once he hit the jackpot, it gave him more bonuses to his abilities, basically.
He's in his restless gambler mode, that's what it's called. And he is like looping like just a massive amount of curse energy, and he's going ham on him. So one of Hajime's, the other dude, one of his special abilities is also building kinetic energy and making it into lightning. So the more he blocks, the more he gets hit, the more he is able to build up this electricity. And then he's all like, now, and he just shoots the lightning, and it chunks off Hakari's arm. So I'm like, he's like, oh damn.
And the thing about Hajime's lightning is that he essentially doesn't need a domain, because his lightning is short to hit. It is a short hit. Once he unleashes it, it's gonna hit you no matter what. And in this case, it did with Hakari's arm. And at that point, I was reading, I was like, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way he just lost his arm.
He did. He just lost his arm, and this Hajime is all like, now. And he goes in for a swift punch. He tries to go for an uppercut, and then Hakari just whoosh, swift kick.
With his leg just
roundhouse kick. So he saw that Hakari did a roundhouse kick, so he's like, what the heck? And before he can even think again, he gets punched. He looks, he's all like, what? He got his arm back.
He immediately got punched with the arm that he just cut off.
So he's all like, reverse curse technique, damn it. That's what he says out loud. Editor's note. So Gege tells us, yeah, Hakari, when he's in this restless gambler mode, he has an infinite amount of curse energy. So no, he does not know. It literally says he does not know reverse curse technique. He never learned it. It's just right now, he has so much supply of curse energy that his body instinctively used reverse curse technique. And I'm like, plot armor up the ass, my guy.
Bro, like, he is broken. So now we know, when you just said once Hakari gets in the zone, he's stronger than even me. And we already know from Gojo that
he said that Okutsu is stronger than him.
So we now know, confirmed, the strongest in the verse, as far as we know, is Hakari, because of his literally just limitless cursed energy that he has, which is crazy.
So again, his cursed domain expansion works as a pachinko, so it is hitting a jackpot. It's like a slot machine, right? Kind of. So you hit a jackpot. It lasts for 4 minutes and 11 seconds. So I don't know where he was fighting this mangaka guy, but he ran, flew, whatever he had to do, but he arrived here in less that time. And by the time he's fighting here, he's going ham on him, and he's like, oh, I feel like I'm about to hit my time. So he's like, all right, domain expansion.
That boy says, bam.
And then editor's note, he's all like, yeah, he could do that. If he feels that his time is coming up, his limit for his infinite curse energy is coming up, he could just do domain expansion and just hope to hit jackpot again, and it'll just cycle right back. He'll refill, bro.
It is so crazy, because there is a note as well after he heals. It said he's like, when he's in this mode and he has all this curse energy, he's effectively immortal. He cannot die.
Yeah, that was the scene.
He cannot die.
So it's not that he just doesn't know curse energy or reverse curse technique. His body is doing it automatically, so essentially he is immortal. It's like, just puncture him anyway. Like, if you're not going, like, Thanos, go for the head. If you're not going for the head, you're not going for the heart, he's gonna heal.
So he's effectively immortal. And you need cursed energy to unleash your domain too. But as JT said, because he has limitless amount, he knows he's about to run out. Boom.
Oh, I'm about to hit my time limit. Do it again. Because remember, if you use your domain energy right after that, you're exhausted.
Yeah.
So this guy is all like, I'm not gonna let that happen. So just domain expansion before my time limit, because I already have unlimited.
Yeah.
Because just using domain expansion takes a lot of curse energy. So he's like, I have plenty right now. Time's running out. Bam, again. And Gege is all like, yeah, this man could do that.
I have written it as such. He can do that. It's great.
If you haven't read that last chapter, or a few chapters ago, 2 chapters or so ago, he did say that he basically hits jackpot every time. At most, when he's in his domain expansion and he's fighting someone, as he's fighting them, he's rolling.
Yeah.
And he says it max takes me about 30 tries.
So we know it's gonna take him at least 30 tries to get it.
But like he said, he's always hit jackpot. But yeah, that was pretty much it. It seems quick, but
it was just a lot of fighting. So
yeah.
A lot of the scenes were a lot of fighting.
Physical attacks.
And then we basically condensed the last 2 chapters into really quickly. Like,
Panda's dead.
Panda, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's all right. He's just missing his whole body besides his head.
Just saying that. Anybody else probably dead.
Yeah,
but Panda is Panda.
He's Panda's Panda. That last chapter with his siblings, it was sad, and now we know Panda's.
But that confused me because I thought it was the principal from the school that created them. So who the heck was that other thing?
I don't know.
And they were like in this secluded like area in the woods. Because I thought he was their maker because he made all the curse dolls.
He is. But
so what the heck? Did he make so many curse dolls that they started a village and then eventually he went back and grabbed them and experimented on them and made them into one being?
I don't think so. He grabbed people's souls. That's how he did it. And I feel like
Do you think there's an odd taxi type of deal?
Yes. He's remembering his memories.
Has the stuffed toys, not who they were humans.
Yes. That's what I think, at least, because the principal, that's how he's making the souls, is he was grabbing like other, like, but they were dead, I think.
I just think this guy had a weird fetish. He made a lot of dolls into souls and adamant souls, and then he just made a village for them.
The village hidden in the stuffing.
Like, we already saw a bit of his backstory, like him training with the principal, but then this happens, and I'm like, what?
Another thing is, like, if you've noticed, when people unleash their domains, they have stances, like they
handles, it's right? Obviously because Gojo was the first one we saw, and he had a particular domain. Bam. And then when Megumi does it, he has a different one.
It was like, I don't know, Sukuna's is something like this or something like that. But by far, I think Hakari's is the coolest. It literally looks like it's a coin being placed into something. And I was just like, that's dope. Like, I think his is the coolest. Gojo's is the most basic. He's just like, all right, this is it, bro. This is all I need.
But hey, once you see me do this,
you're dead. But once you see Hakari do this, yeah, you might as well.
You're going to be annoyed. His like, domain expansion is kind of annoying.
It is.
Because all he's doing is just throwing this pebble with a pachinko thing. And it rolls, and then even if you block it or whatever, then you see these doors come over, and then the rolling starts,
and then you get to see anime play out right in front of your eyes.
Basically, it's an anime story within this story. His domain expansion has an anime story within it. I love it.
It's a really
and
really
I am
good
very curious. And if you say we're gonna do a little video about that, then we'll talk about that story there, because I really I want more of that.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get more of that in the next chapter.
With that, guys, this concludes this video. It was shorter, just because, like, again, a lot of the fighting, not a lot of dialogue, but we got it covered for you guys. We hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, guys, out.